Graham here with the latest updates on We Share Abundance, our soap program where you just give away free coupons that we give to you and you earn money for doing it. Our cash cow program where we'll even give the coupons away for you. New programs that we are developing. Third-party plans that we have in our multiple income streams, and our investors club, which helps people minimize risk on investments and maximize their profit potential. So with that said, we should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance publicly. Unfortunately, comments don't show up very readily from Twitch or YouTube. So I tend to go into the Facebook group and deal with things there. And if we manage to see comments from Twitch or YouTube, I will, without doubt, answer them. But more often than not, I don't see them. And so if that's the case, I apologize. But you're equally welcome, whether you're watching on Twitch, YouTube, or in our Facebook group. Everybody is welcome here, whether you remember, visitor, guests, somebody just passing by said, what's going on here? You are very welcome. We are the United States of the world. We are a cloud nation, and we welcome people from all geographic locations, backgrounds, classes, creeds, education levels, financial status, whatever else. And we treat everybody equally because you're all equally valuable and you are all unique and so have something unique to offer. Right. With that said, let's head over to Facebook and hopefully we'll see that things are working okay. When we get to Facebook, I look for We Share Abundance publicly, and then I'll be looking for the 7th of the 7th, 2022, Thursday, the 7th of July. And here we go. And hopefully when I click to expand, we'll get comments, and it's looking good so far. We have Russ Cowley from Newcastle in the UK, top of the comments list, followed by Paula from Holland, Peter from Kettering, UK. Russ letting me know I'm coming through loud and clear. Thank you. Andrew Dean from New Zealand. I've just returned from a very wet dog walk. He doesn't mind heavy rain and loves being towed down afterwards. Yeah, that's a bit like we have here. Cody seems to be happy in any weather, actually. It's me that really doesn't like it when it's too wet. The only thing I feel sorry for him in is when it hailstones. Okay. But of course, it's midwinter in New Zealand, where we're in midsummer here in the UK. And we got Richard Atkins from Devon, and it's a nice summer's day today, actually. We got Norman Firth from Doncaster, UK, Morris from the Netherlands, and Bozina from Edinburgh. And we got Peter Stotesbury, and I should know where you're from, and I can't remember. But we got Willie Coombs, who's from Atlanta, Georgia, in the United States of America. And I've got a runny nose again, excuse me. And where are we? Yeah, Willie Coombs. Okay. Peter Stotesbury, Portugal, maybe. Portugal. Are you in Portugal, Peter? I can't remember exactly, but I've got a feeling you are a Portuguese member from Sylvie in Portugal. Maybe. Okay. It's 6 minutes past. We'll give it a minute or so just to see if any more people come in even later than me. I was pretty much on time today. Nothing much to talk about sports-wise. There is a game of imitation cricket going on between England and India. I think India are giving it a bit of stick at the moment. They are going to put up a very good score. Whether England can chase it down or not, who knows? But it's It's not real cricket. They call it T20 cricket. It's not like Test cricket, is it? Not even like the 50 over one day matches. It's just bash it about, and if you win, you win, and if you lose, you lose. And, okay. And we've got Dimitri from somewhere. I don't know where you're from, Dimitri. You've got your flag there, but I'm not very good on flags. There's also some football going on, I think. Don't know whether it's started yet. Ladies football. Neither T20 or ladies football really inspires me very much. I've got to be honest. We're 8 minutes in now, so we're going to get started with a short prayer as we usually do. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and through that love, that each member may find the joy of service. And through service, bless each member, that they may find true happiness and everything they want in life. Amen. Okay, we also have Dimitri's from Suriname. Okay, I should have known, but I forget. Peter, Portugal, and Sylvie. Good, I got one right anyway. I'll try and remember you, Dimitri. I should remember more people. Okay, we also have a little affirmation we've been doing that helps us banish any prejudice that we've picked up along the way of our lives. We're not born with prejudice. It is imprinted on us by our environment or circumstances or whatever. And if we can shed it, and if everybody can shed it, wouldn't the world be such a better place? So we have our little affirmation, which is, we are happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, helping us all to be freed from divisive inharmonies and become perfect citizens in body, mind and soul of thy world. Okay. And we've got Kingsley from Manchester, UK, where it was raining yesterday. I don't know what it's like today, but we've got beautiful sunshine here again today. It's been a bit mixed, but it's not rained, and it's warm. It's not hot, but it's warm and pleasant. Okay, what are we up to? Devyani has been working exclusively on the ads plan today, and we have scheduled a meeting for tomorrow to answer some questions that she's got, see if we can get some sort of timeline sorted out for when things will be happening with that. So I don't really have a lot to report, neither does Devyani. She's been in there doing what she does best, and it'll all be clear after we've had our meeting tomorrow. I don't know how long that'll take, maybe an hour, maybe a couple of hours, I don't know. Today was also doing all right, really, and then there were several things that cropped up, two of which could have been security issues. When we delved into them sufficiently, we found out that they weren't security issues, which is the good news, but it took up a little bit of time to just get them sorted out and check things out and make sure that things were as they should be, because there were oddities that were thrown up. I'm not going to go into them in detail, but they took time to resolve and check, but everything is okay. And we got Willie Sopo in from Malawi. So the upshot of that is that it took me away from what I was doing on the Investors Club, which is verifying everything and getting people into the Facebook group. I have started on that. It's not finished. I will continue with it once we finish here, and hopefully we'll get you into the Facebook group if you are a member of the Investors Club. And maybe, depends on how long it takes me, but maybe we'll get the new lists uploaded into the Facebook group of who's in which plan, etc. If not, it will be done pretty early tomorrow. Okay. But I will continue. I will go through the Facebook group applications once we leave here. I had just about started on them, and then things, as I say, cropped up, and they could have been serious. They weren't, but it took up a couple of hours, so it just makes things more difficult. What are you planning to do with the TRX when the account gets defrosted? Are you still going to reinvest? I hope so, even if you only put in 50% back daily. Our initial intention is to put in 50% daily. It's something we'll have to consider. We need to make sure, first of all, that everybody is in profit, or certainly breaking even. That should be done in a couple of days, hopefully. And I think it would be prudent to, this is Investors Club talk here, I think it would be prudent to just pool everybody's resources to make sure everybody has got their initial stake back. So that's what I'm thinking about initially. And then everybody will be on a level playing field, and we can see what the best activity is. I'm not confident that TRX is going to be around for more than a couple of months, but if it's around for a couple of months, we need to run some figures on it and see what the differences would be, Paula. And then we need to put suggestions to the people that are involved in it and maybe have a vote on it. Because there will be maybe 2 or 3 options that we could do. So I think that's what will happen. It won't probably be unfrozen until Monday. I've been trying to get it unfrozen, but we don't seem to be making much headway there. Hopefully it will be unblocked by Monday at the latest. Okay, somebody's saying hi, Deborah. Where's Deborah? I've not seen Deborah. Russ Calder's saying hi, Deborah. Okay. If Deborah's in, hi, Deborah. I've not seen you for a long time, but I've not seen you in the comments, so I don't know. I don't know where Russ has got that from, unless he's clairvoyant. Okay. So, hi, Deborah. Okay. Right. So that pretty much is where we're up to. I have been in discussions with another company as well about something that I'm planning. They're a little bit reluctant to do things because I think what I've suggested is a little bit out of their scope. But I've got back to them and said that we can develop most of it. What we really need and is a game. Okay, so I'm looking at games that we can add in that people will be able to make money from. She must be in as she stuck a heart on hi, Deborah. Yeah, Deborah Nichols has stuck her heart on there. Okay, so Kingsley saying, yeah, she's in. Okay, good. We've been missing you, Deborah. I mentioned the other day that I've not seen you for a while and hope that you were happy and well. And I hope that maybe you were just enjoying the 4th celebrations and too busy enjoying yourself to be in here with us. Richard Atkins, overdone it on the Newcastle Brown. Dear. They used to have a ward in the hospital many years. I don't know whether it's still the same, but they used to have a special ward in Newcastle Hospital for people that had overdone it on Newcastle Brown. Okay. Interestingly, today we did some shopping. We don't shop every day, obviously. Well, not obviously, but we don't shop every day. But we did a bit of shopping today quickly as we were taking Cody for a walk. So popped it into Morrison's and was zooming round. And what did I see but Marston's Pedigree. Pint bottles of Marston's Pedigree for 99 cents. That must be like pub prices back in the 1980s or something like that, I would guess. Okay, it's not a pub and it's taking them home, but it's still a real good deal. I couldn't resist it, so into the trolley they went. Marston's Pedigree. They're not pint bottles now either, are they? But it is a pint because it goes into my pint pot and it fits exactly. But they call them 500 millilitres or something. I don't know. Why do they mess things about? Why don't they just say, you know, pint to pint, to pint bottle, pint of beer? Okay, I think if you go into the pub, you still ask for a pint of beer, don't you? You don't ask for a 500 millilitres glass of beer. I don't know. Maybe you do. Maybe I'm just old-fashioned. Okay, we've got Ned from Fresno, California. And Decency Dowett from wherever you're from, Decency Dowett. I've asked you before and I can't remember. But good to see people here. So that basically is where we're up to on everything. We are pressing forward. We do move forward every day, sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly, but we do always move forward. And we have some numbers for you that show that sometimes it's slow and sometimes it's faster. Because our total number of registered members, there is no increase or decrease, even though we've taken some members out and we have some members that have registered. The net effect is no difference. We have 38,969 registered members, same as yesterday. But we have an increase of 13 in our active members to 5,581. Multiply WISA, no change in the number of members registered, no change in the number of people that have bought advertising. $1 increase in the bonus pool to $9,902.50. And that is purely from revenue share that we get just from logging in to check the numbers. Coin ranking seems to be performing better since I had words over the weekend. We have Share Abundance token showing at $310.12. I'm not sure that's right actually, but that's what they've got it at. It should be round about 300, but it's showing at $310.12 with $1,161 of trading volume, down 40 places in coin ranking to 955. The WISA token is up very slightly to about 1/4 of a cent. It was about 1/5 of a cent yesterday, but it's only been $1 of trading volume, so I think we can ignore any change really. But it's up 15 places as well in coin ranking to 1,702. So those are the figures. I am really looking forward to getting the ads plan up and running, and then we can start working on a few other projects. The ads plan, if we can get it really moving and supported, will really help to fill the liquidity pools. The liquidity pools will then help sustain the value of our tokens and increase the demand for the tokens, because we'll be able to buy up some of the tokens. As we start buying tokens, more people will want to buy tokens. People buy when other people are buying. People sell when other people are selling. It's not necessarily the right thing to do, but it's what everybody does. So once we get people buying the tokens, more and more people will buy them. The liquidity increases, and then if people suddenly think, well, I better sell now, the liquidity pool is there to act as a safety net and buy up the tokens that people sell, so that people don't start getting pessimistic and get into a downward spiral. Demand for any currency is all about optimism on what the currency is going to do. Will it benefit me to hold it or get rid of it? If they're optimistic about it, they want to hold it, they want to get more of it. If they're pessimistic about it, they try and unload it, get rid of it. And that essentially is what it's all about. It's about optimism. And some of our members that have been spreading disillusionment and things because they want withdrawals are creating pessimism. They're shooting themselves in the foot. They don't understand it, and I'm not blaming them. I'm just, hopefully some of them will listen to this and understand that they are causing the problems that they are complaining about. If they were to do the other thing and be optimistic, then they would be helping the situation, and we would be getting rid of the pessimism that surrounds the tokens when people read reports and comments that are made on Facebook posts and things like that. In the long term, it won't matter. We will get where we're going anyway. But in the short term, it's like sailing into a headwind, you know, it's more difficult. You can still make progress forward, but you've got to keep tacking from side to side to side instead of just going zoom with the following wind. And so I hope that they think about what they're doing. The funds, Bonanza, are doing well. We're waiting for ICANN auto trade to launch. We'll be in on that. Metafy yielders, we're going to have to decide what we're going to do with that. Obviously, in the short term, there's going to be a loss. Whether we'll get money back from that or not, we won't know. And when we do, and if we do, it could be well down the road. It could be years. But the good thing about that is we had an oversubscription for the amount that we invested. So everybody is only involved for a percentage of what they deposited, and then what we've got to do is decide how we can best use that percentage to recover and recoup the funds and just pull us back to a level standing there, so that we can be making money on the other plans that we have in the Investors Club. We are making money in Bonanza and funds now. We will be making money in ICANN trade. Currently, I know a lot of members are still making money in TRX International. Long may it continue. I hope I'm totally wrong about the rug pull, but I do want you to all operate with caution, because the signs are indicating the possibility of a rug pull, let's put it that way. So there you go. Also known as the dog. Is it really? I've never heard that, Russ. Newcastle Brown. Overdone it on the Newcastle Brown, also known as the dog. Okay. Akpomade is here from Nigeria. Okie dokie. Let's have a look and see. We have been getting some comments from YouTube, and they're hard to pick out, but we have been getting them, so it's worth looking and seeing if we can pick anything out that's coming from YouTube or Twitch. These are all Facebook. There's nothing showing from YouTube or Twitch today. Okay, and there's nothing really more I've got to add today. I've given you the numbers. I've told you that I've not done what I said I would do, but I'm still working on it. I'm going to get onto it when we finish here, get you into, if you're not already in the Facebook group, and then we can start discussing what we're going to do with Medify Yielders, what we're going to do with TRX, and so on and so forth in that community, which is purely made up of Investors Club members. That's it, I think, isn't it? Any more questions here? We've got Rakesh from India, who's come in a little bit late because we're about to leave, Rakesh. I don't think there is anything more. I've got no notes, nothing else, no questions. What is the name for the Facebook group, Paula says? It is WSA Money. Okay, I think there's a link in the Investors Club website. Let me have a look. Yeah, members only Facebook group. It's in the menu for WSA.money, which is the website for the for the Investors Club. I'll put that link in, or I could put I'll put the link in for the website, and then you've got everything there, haven't you? That's better. There is a link in the menu for the Facebook group, members only Facebook group. It's up there in the top menu. So let me find Facebook again now. Here we go. Why won't that show up as a paste? I don't know. There now. Okay, enter. Does that come up? Yeah. Okay. So that is the Investors Club website. To be in the Facebook group, you've got to be an active investor. You only need one share, $12. You've got to have your We Share Abundance username, and you've got to agree to the terms of the group, which says no spamming and posting links and things like that. and that's it. If you satisfy those 3 criteria, you will be accepted. But it sometimes takes me a while to get around to entering people up, but I'll be doing that when we leave here now. Okay, so that said, that done, I'm done. We'll be back same time, same place tomorrow. I've had another big discussion with Devyani. We'll hopefully have some sort of timeline for the Unity ads, or whatever you want to call it. If you come up with a better name than Unity ads, let's have it. Bring it up. It can be anything. It doesn't have to have ads in it. It doesn't have to have Unity in it. just a name that you think will be attractive, not too long, that we can promote and do well with. Okay. Somebody's saying, how long will it take to start withdrawal from the wealth builder? It depends on how fast we fill the liquidity pools, and that is up to how many members get behind us and what we're doing. I don't know who that is. It just says Facebook user here. I'm not in Facebook now because I'm about to leave. But whoever it is, that's your that's the situation. There is absolutely no purpose in releasing Wiz Abundance tokens for members if they can't sell them. What would the purpose be? They would only try and sell them at lower prices, and they still won't be able to sell them because the demand isn't there. We have to build the demand. We can only build the demand through optimism and the liquidity pool. So that is the situation. It's not in my hands. It's in everybody's hands to help pull together. We will get there. We'll get there faster if we all pull together. If you get people causing headwinds, blowing against us, pulling us back, it just takes a bit longer, but it won't stop us. Okay? God bless you all. So, with that said, I'll see you all same time, same place tomorrow on Facebook group We Share Abundance Publicly, YouTube, and Twitch. Until then, this lovely day has flown away. The time has come to part. Auf Wiedersehen, auf Wiedersehen.